Hi students, welcome to the presentation on Holland types and careers. So this presentation is going to give you a little bit of information on John Holland's different work environments and the different types of personalities and individuals that have common personality interests and skills in these areas that are dominated by a certain type. And so he created 6 different types of work environments, and again found that people with kind of similar commonalities could be found within these different types of work environments. So let's go into looking at what those environments are. So the first environment is the realistic type of work environment. These people are known as the doers. So if you take a look here, I pulled some various occupations that could be found within this type of work environment. And again, you'll see the Holland code. R stands for realistic, and then you'll find out some of the other different types of work environments that create a code as well. And so you'll see here things like a mechanic, an aircraft mechanic, an automotive mechanic or body repairer, an electrician, forester, dental technician, electrical engineering. Again, you'll see that these are work environments that are dominated by the type of tasks where you may work with your hands. You're a little bit more kinesthetic in that work environment. You might be more outdoors. It's not so much really about working with people and the business side of things. You really want to maybe get your hands on something. You know, maybe fixing an aircraft, maybe being outdoors in the forest, maybe working on a farm. Again, it pulls on those types of occupations that are really a little bit more task-oriented and more active kinesthetically. And so there's various careers that could fit into that. Another area is called the investigative work environment area. These are people known as the problem solvers or the thinkers. Again, look at some of the occupations that fit within this. Things like a chemist or a biologist or a mathematician or a medical lab technologist. These are people that really like to use analytical skills to solve problems. And so the type of occupations really draw upon individuals that might work better working alone, that really might like to work on complex problems within the sciences, within the math, within computers, whatever it might be, but they really like problem solving. Again, it can be in various different types of settings, but they really like to use analytical problem solving skills, and that really dominates that work environment. Again, they're maybe a little bit more prone to working on their own, working in quieter settings, again, using those problem solving skills. Another area is artistic, the creators. Again, you'll see careers in here, such things like an architect, a fashion designer, a furniture designer, a music teacher, a photographer, and even an English teacher. These are occupations that really draw on people's creative side. Those people really like to use freedom of expression. They maybe don't love the traditional 9 to 5. They might be the performers, and that really dominates that work environment. They might like, again, working with their hands, but creating an artistic piece such as like culinary skills, cosmetology, where you're, maybe working on special effects makeup. So again, it really draws on that creative side of an individual's personality that dominates that work environment. Another category is known as the social work environment. These are known as the helpers. Again, S standing for social dominates this type of careers. So things, you'll see a lot of teachers come up here, a history teacher, a high school teacher, a counselor, a therapist, a nurse, a dietitian. Again, these are occupations where you're dominated by the skill of helping others. Social just involves connecting with others and other people and using communication skills. So these people are drawn to these types of work environments because of that motivating factor to help others. So a lot of you out there may say, well, I really want to do this because I really want to make a difference in other people's lives. That makes me feel better, and that would be great in a career. So that's the social work environment. Fifth work environment, enterprising. These are known as the persuaders. And look at some of the careers that could fall into this category. An automotive sales worker, advertising, marketing. Let me pull up some other ones. A hotel manager. And some of those are kind of surprising that you'll find on here, but an insurance agent, an attorney, a lawyer. Again, these are people that may like to use skills in terms of business side, in working with others, selling a product, boosting sales for a company. They really like that feeling of getting others interested in something so that, again, down the road, maybe some people invest in, an insurance policy because they're really interested in this piece. So enterprising really pulls on the persuading factors, the business side of different settings. Sorry, I'm not giving you a great example for this one. And so there's people that really like that piece. I have a family member who really loves business and sales. She's good at it. She's like, I love connecting with others, and I love having people be interested in a product. I'm good at it. I have a task for doing that. And so that's really the type of work environment she's drawn to. And so that's the persuaders. And you might find yourself saying, hey, I have skills in that area. I really like that aspect of a career in the future. Last area is conventional, known as the organizers. These people are known as the organizers. Look at some of the careers within that. Accountant, a computer operator, data processing worker, a tax consultant, a legal secretary. These people have the knack for attention to detail. They might love organizing information. They might be really good at it. Accountant might be really great with numbers and small attention to detail. I think of my friend automatically because she manages big accounts for an advertising company. And she is so detail oriented, even in her personal life. For her birthday parties, she will have an Excel spreadsheet of the timing of when we're going to do something for her birthday. And oftentimes her birthday events have, like activities like playing baseball and then going out to lunch or something like that. And she'll have Excel spreadsheets for her birthday events. So she's just that type where she has that attention to detail. And so she's naturally drawn to a career where she has to manage these $1 million accounts. And again, attention to detail and organization and structure is very important for that career. So those, if we go back, are the different work environments. Again, to remind you about John Holland's different work environments. Here we go here. Realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, conventional. Again, within that you can see the different types of traits that are typically needed for those types of careers. So hopefully that helps you understand John Holland's theory a little bit more. This is also going to influence and you'll see this come up again when you take your strong interest inventory and the results that you will be given. It goes into depth about your results and the different areas based on John Holland's codes of the different work environments. If you have any questions, always reach out to me, let me know. Thanks.